Hello, my loves. Welcome or welcome back. I hope you've had a good week and are doing okay. The other day, I went into the city with my sister as a little early birthday treat and treated myself to some new things from Wonder Pens. But before I get into what I got, I wanted to talk a wee bit about my A6 notebook, which is still going splendidly, by the way. I actually, let me put this back on. It's not fully home yet. Like the notebook itself is, but the house for the notebook is not yet a home. I actually bought some leather from Michael's, which is probably not the most ethically sourced leather, but it was what was most accessible to me, so that's where I got this leather from. It's black, and I also got this elastic from the kids section at Michael's, just because I wanted a little something something. I am planning on making a little charm to go on the elastic. I have yet to decide on a design. I'm thinking something spirally, kind of inspired by Seafoam Rabbit. Their shop is currently closed, or last I checked, it was closed. Yes, okay. So the shop is closed until August 15th. So I can't actually purchase one. And I have air dry clay, so I might as well just make one, because I also really enjoy making things. So yeah, I have two elastic bands, one for a pocket-sized planner. Oh, I also have this photo strip that me and my sister did when we were in the city. So I have that for a little bit of decoration. I have my planner here, which is kind of a bullet journal. I have like just calendars. It's very messy because fountain pen and rulers and me are not friends. But I have the calendars until December, and then I have weeklies with my schedule and stuff. And yeah, that's basically, I have until the end of August. Oh, Noah Khan shout out. Sorry. I have until the end of August set up, like the last full week of August. Just because I wanted to trial it for a little bit before I set up for the rest of the year in this notebook. And then I have my trusty dusty life archive. So I did buy a few things. And I first want to show you my Wonder Pens haul. And then I can get into like the music and yeah, mostly music that I purchased as well. So the first thing, and probably the most exciting thing that I got from Wonder Pens, is the Pilot Kakuno. I already opened it because I wanted to take the packaging for this spread, and then I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it, so it's kind of messy. But I got the clear color and the fine nib. So yeah, I got the clear color like I mentioned, and the fine nib, and let me tell you, oh, it's a click. Okay. Let me tell you, I'm so excited to use this. I think this pen is the finest nib that I've ever used on a fountain pen. Normally, I'm an extra fine kind of guy. My Queco, my Lamy Safari, and my Twisby are all extra fine nibs. But the Pilots write so fine. Like this, I don't still have my tester sheet. But when I was trying this out, this looked very similar to the Muji 0.38, which before I got back into my fountain pens was my go-to pen. So I'm very excited to ink this up. I got the clear color because I thought it would look cool with different colored inks. But now that I'm thinking about it, this is going to be my daily writer, and I mostly write in black ink, so it's probably just going to be real boring. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I'm most excited for. And yeah. I also got the converter to go with it. The next thing I got, I also already opened. Let me see if I can find the packaging. Yes. Okay. I did save the sticker for this. This is a washi tape. It is called Look, and it's by, I will butcher that pronunciation. And I don't want to be disrespectful, so I will put the name up on screen. But it is just a bunch of shapes with eyes. And it's so quirky and lovely. I don't know, I just love it so much, I couldn't resist. And the little gold foil on the eyes, I love it. So yeah, that was like the one unplanned purchase that I made, was this washi tape. I really wasn't expecting it, but I'm so glad that I found it. And it will make a lovely addition to my spreads. And then the final three things that are in this bag are some ink samples. I am so excited to actually have samples of inks because my local stationery shop just has bottles. They don't do samples. So this was the whole reason I went to Wonder Pens, was so that I could get ink samples and try out a couple new inks. So actually, let me show you on here. The first one that I swatched here is Diamine's 150th anniversary in Burgundy Royale. It's a gorgeous red. The swatch for it was, let me show you, because I think I have it up here. The swatch for it was a little deeper, and a bit more like blackish red than what my swatch was. So I'm hoping it writes a bit darker, but we will see. I'm very excited about that. Very excited to have a red ink in my collection. And yeah, then the next ink here is Diamine Earl Grey. I was looking for like a blue gray, but I settled for the purple gray. It was the closest to what I had in mind, and so that's what I went with. They didn't have a bottle of it, which is totally fine, but they did have a sample, which I totally lucked out on. And I'm so excited. I actually might ink my Kakuno with it. I'm trying to decide, sorry. Maybe not. Oh, but I want my Kaweko to have the Burgundy Royale. We might have to wait on that one to use it. It might have to go in my TWSBI. We shall see. But then the final ink sample I got was Sailor Shikiori wow, I really can't pronounce Japanese. Was this one by Sailor, which is like a blue-green, which I was looking to replace my green ink that I currently have, which is, let me go back to my swatch page, Jacques Herbin Vert Empire, which is more of like an olive green. I'm not that big of a fan of a warm toned green like this. I love my cool toned colors. And so this one was, yeah, it's perfect. So that will replace my Jacques Herbin, especially because my bottle of that ink is pretty much empty. It's hard to tell because I've moved it around a lot now, and the ink is all on the sides of the bottle, but I really don't have much left. I think I have like a smidge. It's getting really hard to fill up my pens with this ink, so I might have to retire it soon, which is why I got the Sailor replacement. And we know and love Sailor in this house. So yeah, those are the inks that I got. I am very excited. And that's actually all I got from Wonder Pens. I tried to keep it pretty minimal because I knew we were doing a lot more shopping that day. And we certainly did a lot more shopping. I actually got a lot of music, so let me just clean up. So let's go in order. After Wonder Pens, we went and got food from Susie's. It's like a diner. Very delicious food, very cool vibe. It was very, very busy, but, and very hot. Oh my gosh, I don't even think it was air conditioned. But that's totally fine. Very good food, highly recommend. And we sat at the bar, which was the first time for my sister. She's never sat at the bar at a restaurant before, so that was cool. And then we went to Neurotica Records. We kind of just stumbled upon it. We like passed by it looking for food, and we were like, that looks cool, we're going there next. So after we ate, that's where we went. And I found the coolest record. Let me get it. I actually found 2 records. The first one is not the coolest one that I think I found, but I got a Angine de Poitrine, not me stumbling over their name. This one is volume 1, and this is going to be a gift potentially, so I hope they're not watching. And then the one that I think is such a find is David Bowie's The Man Who Sold the World. Record Store Day 2016. I cannot believe I splurged on this record, especially because I don't have a record player at the moment. My family has one. It's broken. It's vintage. It's in German. We don't know how to work it. We don't know how to fix it. But I am starting my own collection. I have Ziggy Stardust. I have All the Young Dudes. And now I have The Man Who Sold the World. What can I say? I am obsessed. I saw this, and at first I had picked up a Kate Bush cassette because I do have a cassette player. And then I put that back because I was like, I can't be spending all of this money because this was a very expensive find, but very worth it, I think. Yeah, this is also one of my favorite albums. I think it's top 3 Bowie albums for me. Now, mind you, I'm still working my way through his discography. That man put out so much music in his lifetime. But if you're wondering, Black Star, The Man Who Sold the World, and Ziggy Stardust, in that order, are my top 3. Ziggy Stardust being top. So yeah. And then we went to Sonic Boom, and I actually picked up some cassettes. So I found a David Bowie cassette. I cannot believe I found a Bowie cassette in a record store. I have been searching ever since I bought my cassette player for Bowie on tape, and this is the first time I found him. So this is Never Let Me Down. I have not listened to this album. This is one of the ones I have not yet gotten to. So I'm very excited to listen to this for the first time on tape. Very excited. So that's that one. Then I got The Strokes' Is This It? I'm currently listening to it, so it's empty. But I only know one song from them, and that's Last Night. But I like that song, so I thought I would enjoy this album. And so that's what I got. And then I also got My Bloody Valentine Loveless. This is a new to me. Well, this album isn't new to me, but it's new as in this year, or was it late last year? I don't know. It's been less than a year that I've been listening to My Bloody Valentine, and I've only listened to this album. So my sister was like, you gotta get it. It's such a good album. And I'm like, girl, I know. So that's what I did. And yeah, that concludes my shopping. And of course, I brought my journal to Wonder Pens and got a stamp. And then I haven't written these pages yet, but I took a picture at Susie's, and this is my little haul. So a short one for today, but I really wanted to ink up my Kakuno, and I wanted to show you everything I got first. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching and spending your time with me. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are in time and space, and I'll talk soon.